Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's time for more Masters of the World. I'm your lovely host, Calvin. Where, last time... I need to go to the graphs here. I don't know what I did, but I managed to wipe out all of my GDP gains, and then some. Seriously, what the fuck did I do? That's... like... I think the only thing any newspaper has been talking about recently is the kidnaps. So that's probably not going to be of much help. But I'm taking a wild guess. Wildest of guesses I can come up with here. And say it's the fact that I proposed income tax. As such, I'm going to withdraw the reform. But we need to raise revenues. So I'm actually going to go a little more radical here. And increase the estate tax to a full 100%. There. I did properly withdraw the reform, yes. Cancel with law. Draw the reform. There we go. There. Now everyone's pretty happy about that. Good. So that'll help purchasing power again. What does the UN want? Yeah, okay, we've been slandering a tree, or yeah, whatever the fuck they're called, I don't care. I legitimately don't care what the hell they're called. Terrorist actions. 2 dead. You call that a terrorist action? No. I'm pretty sure I'm done taking shit from you. I gave you $50, okay? Yeah. First quarter, we had an estimate of 10% growth, and I've managed to fuck up and get 2% growth now as my estimate. I'm hoping that whatever I did, I can reverse. So, we're going to work with that. And now with all this newfound money that I am now taxing in. Ooh, a little much. There we are. Get that down to 150,000 dilapidated public houses. Friggin' hell. Rehabilitating public houses into more livable things. It works. Going well. A bird or about size. Okay. Yep. He's fine. I'm sure they won't kill him. Probably not, anyway. Who am I kidding? He's dead. I kind of accepted the fact he was dead a long time ago. I mean, he's my personal doctor. I don't really mind that much. No. I'm not interested in destabilizing Sudan right now. However... okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah, with this budget deficit, I really just want to do nothing but sit on it for 3 months. Hell, even until the end of the year, maybe. Wait, what? Eritrea, troop incursion. No, we're not going to dispatch anything just yet. Yes. Okay. I didn't close that. There's, I think, something wrong right now. There's no music right now, is there? Out of curiosity. There we go. I have external music on, because it turns out the music in this game is actually copyrighted. I apologize for that. Wait, they've attacked us. Holy shit, they have. Okay. Yes. Well, looks like everything I needed right now might just work. People are sad about public finances. Really? Everything's just sort of falling into place. Ultimatum to the UN Security Council. Yeah, so I think it's because I have music disabled or something. I don't know, I'll try that. There. You shouldn't be able to hear the music, but it'll do. Have taken hostage by a terrorist group, Ethiopian Alliance, for change. Free at last. Huh, they didn't shoot him. They didn't want to call my bluff, alright. Risk of the conflict escalating. Faced with the threat of people storm the shops. That's not good for the GDP, probably. On the plus side, inflation down 12%. It works. Alright. Things are okay for the moment. Alright, so the budget, 12.17% of the GDP, as expected. Currency, inflation down to 9%. The request for military intervention against Eritrea, proposing resolution 1800. If no one... Is there anyone on the Security Council who might... Saudi Arabia, I'm thinking? Like, China doesn't like me, but I doubt they like Eritrea either. So, I'm just hoping... I'm hoping to get France... the US, India, and maybe there'll be a few miscellaneous people in the Security Council. I'm going to hope to get a couple of votes. I shouldn't need much more than that. Good. Okay, we don't need to go that quick. Let's see. Excellent, excellent. Excellent. All goes well. Assuming I get permission from the UN, war will be. We just have to wait and see, I suppose. Oh, hello. What are you interested in buying today? Cereal crops. Alright. It's a sizable chunk. If I can get a decent price, I'd be willing to go with it. Alright. Perfect. There we go. That will help the GDP. Okay. Cereal. Alright, I'm now going to issue a subsidy for, let's say, $1 billion. That's 50 million. We're not going to privatize. Instead, I'm going to try subsidizing it and see how well it works. Our clarity and coherence in our policy. It's fine. Are you sure about that, UN? I can't believe that. Well, of course I had the US, I had France, and I had Australia's vote for sure. I'm just surprised I got 100% of the fucking votes. Pakistan loves me, so yeah. But I'm just like surprised China. I was expecting them to abstain because they didn't like me. I guess I hate Azerbaijan even more. Honduras, Guatemala. Yeah, most people don't care about me, that's the thing. But I just got a go-ahead from the UN. I'm just going to give control of the military to the AI. And declare war. Go. We've got the UN's backing. Look at this, 79% approval rating. Once you get the UN's backing for war, it's perfect. No, it doesn't matter anymore. Oh, wow, we just bombed out a base there. President of Liberia, sure. Welcome to come meet with me. No. We've already gone to war. In Tigray. Yeah. They haven't issued a fucking declaration of war yet, so they're still technically only encouraging on our territory. I expect eventually they'll issue a declaration of war. I thought I already did. Yes. Encouragement, of course. I should really consider... Yeah. So, escalation of war. And I've got the UN's backing. I've got the people's backing. I've got everything I need to win this war. Except possibly an actual armed forces victory. Fire level is 3, so that's never good for them. We're a model for humanity, everybody. War has been declared. Everyone loves it. Ah yes, the president of Nigeria. Or Liberia. Whatever. Alright, what can I do for you today? You want to buy 5 tons of beef. Yeah, okay, You know what? Can I at least get like 40 grand for these per ton here? It's 38's fine, sure. Sure. Have a nice day. The fuck kind of sales contract did I just agree to? 5 tons of beef, yeah, sure, whatever. That's not worth my time. Alright. Public finances are well in the green. Stalemate between the two armies. Alright, I'm willing to potentially confirm that additional commandos will be needed. Very well. In the meantime, of course, Prime Minister of Italy. I expect that we will eventually win. President of Algeria. Of course you have a trade agreement. You want beef too, except you want an actual reasonable quantity of beef. Very good. Except I'd like 35 for it. Deal. Alright, so the enemy is apparently taking advantage. I'm significantly hoping that we have a lot more reinforcements to call upon. And I know we do. Because we're mobilizing them right now. I think it's just that we went to war without mobilizing. Good. We've taken advantage. Yeah, I think it's just mobilization that became the issue for us. Yeah, we've recaptured Tigray. It takes a unsurprisingly long time for us to mobilize. Alright, access is still good. President of Mozambique, of course. Of course. Good. Alright, good. We managed to assassinate their chief of army and or kill him in the field or something. I don't know what we did. But we did it. Alright. Care of the refugees, yeah. Somehow, I managed to get UN sanctioning for this. Can you believe it? It's great. Is clearly in our favor. Yeah, I figured once mobilization kicked in, we would win. I was kind of getting worried when they actually captured McCallum. I was like, oh, have I made a fucking awful mistake? There's no way I've made such a terrible mistake, right? Right? Sure thing, Mozambique. What can I do for you today? You want to buy 14,000 beef? Yeah, I suppose. Kinda, not really. I'm afraid the most I can offer you is 8,000 tons. Or, say, 30,000. Deal. Okay. Best I can do for you. And here's the real question. Is the UN going to let me get away with re-annexing it, these fuckwits? They broke off from me in the 90s. So, I mean, they've been independent for, what, 20 years? I've got to still have claims on this shit. Hopefully I can get past, without the UN calling it unlawful annexation. There's a conflict between Russia and Georgia. Well, no one's fucking surprised. Mexico and Cuba. Again, they're just conflicts. I'm waiting for actual declarations of war. Weird shit happens all the time. They're just little minor border issues. Nothing to be even remotely worried about, as far as I'm concerned. %36%. Hang on, what? Nice. That means, come October, it's gonna drop to 36. All right. That's what I like to see. Recruitment, yep. We have a hold on the opponent. Victory will be ours. Good. Glad to hear that. Alright, I think that's the occupation timer. Yep. Looks like an occupation timer to me. I take it that flag will then swap. Well, it would if, you know, we didn't have to wait for the day to tick over. There we are. Hey, we have a port now, everybody. We now have a port. Now, I know I sort of left the AI in control here, but I think I know what to do. Oops, don't right-click is the answer. Attack. It's... Oh, hey, look at that, an occupation timer. I have a feeling if we just occupy the capital city, considering that's their only city on this map, we win. Alarming industry results. Yeah. Yeah, we are not particularly well industrialized, unfortunately. We've lost 73,000 men. Enemy losses are at 187,000. Okay. This is kind of useful, actually. I mean, this is basically, you know, a complete slaughter of our army. Which I needed to have done, as odd as that seems. This looks good. 34 billion cash surplus. I like it. We've just taken their capital. The army lacks men. I don't think so. Eritrea surrenders. The end of the Ethiopian-Eritrea conflict. I still can't believe the UN sanctioned this. Like, without a single abstination. Unfortunately, we don't get to listen to the speech because right now it's bugged out. I'll restart the game. Hopefully that'll fix it. The death toll was 73,000 on our side. And we know about 200,000 on theirs. Alright, so they're our bitch now. We can force an election. We can integrate them or colonize them. We're obviously going to integrate them. They are rightfully our territory. There we are. We have now integrated them. So what does that do for the budget? Excess 13%? Good. Am I trying to get rid of the army? Yeah, okay, we'll work on it. Very good. Very good figure. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, it's sad that my voices don't work. Okay, access to that now. Dramatic increase. 50%! Okay, was everybody in this fucking province, like... We've 10.72% surplus. We can work with that. Accept. Alright, so that's lovely. Our unemployment rate, on the other hand, has jumped to 50%. According to everything I know right now. That's bad. Bad as shit. Holy fuck. You know what? I have a fuckload of open jobs in farming and shit right now. Like, I'm prepped to farm an infinite quantity of coffee at this point. So, I'm hoping that'll work out okay. Housing. Well, our dilapidated housing obviously increased. On the plus side, it appears our available manpower for this job is also increased. Get to work. Deplorable state of housing. Yeah, I'm aware. Tax on alcohol is very low. You mean it would be a good time to raise taxes on alcohol? I'm okay with this. Anything can generate some money these days, eh? What does the party think is an acceptable tax? A lot is the answer. I'll get the highest blue smiley I can get here. They seem to think about 239 per liter, so we'll do 225 per liter. There. Good. Alright. So, that appears to be refugees fleeing to Azerbaijan. Okay. Realistically, it's probably for the best if refugees flee the area. Like, it's not necessarily, you know, a good thing, but considering how high my unemployment went after I annexed them, I'm willing to potentially say that it's better that way. Okay, what do you want? Pork. Yeah, we can definitely supply you that. I would prefer that much. Cool. Good. Alright. Closing deals with countries. Now, here's what I'm mostly concerned about. Unemployment's gonna jump, we know. But here's the question. What's gonna... Yeah, I fixed the fucking GDP to a degree. I recovered most of it. But here's the question. What happens to the GDP on November 1st? Like, is this gonna damage it irrevocably? Like, I'm kind of concerned that the integration of this country might be tricky. Yeah. The idleness of young people. Alright, so we definitely need to, I think, do a sports investment at this point. Sports are actually incredibly cheap, and a very generally good way to do things. Wow, we are actually funding a national youth movement. How fascistic are we? I'd say pretty fascistic. Fund all the things. Everyone loves Dear Leader anyway, so shouldn't be a problem. We're basically Hitler now, though. I'm just gonna fund all the sports. Like, this is a couple dozen million. You know? I haven't actually built any stadiums for these sports, but... we're working on it. There we are. So yeah, this situation is slightly less than ideal. On the other hand... human rights issues. People seem to have a problem with them. On the other hand, I'm concerned about... Well, population is going to jump up significantly. Growth. Yeah, we're still kind of iffy on the growth. Not happy about that. Liquor taxes, yep. We don't have enough men in the army. Probably not, actually, at this point. Person with woman's vision, it demands a lot of work. That's what I mean. Yeah. You know, with all this sports stuff now, hopefully, we will see a reduction in crime, among other issues. And how's our debt? Debt's good. Debt's good. I'm managing to get that down. It's Actually, not as bad as this seems. This is the part where the GDP kind of... Or were we just taking on debt there? I don't know. No, God, we've borrowed so much money from Australia. I don't even remember when that fuck happened. Alright, so it's now November and the updated charts are here. Portugal? Sure. Boy, am I not going to look forward to this. Wow, inflation of 7%? Nice. You still have 7.19 excess, so I'll take it. Debt, kind of neutral. Good. I'll take a neutral debt. More importantly, though, and I think the thing we're all sort of concerned about, let's check... oh yeah, there's our unemployment. Hopefully we can fix that. I'm mostly now concerned, though, about... Fuck, what am I concerned about? There's something very important that I've been waiting for the stats on. I think it was my GDP. Yeah, it was my GDP. Please tell me... It looks like the annexation improved the GDP, which inevitably has improved growth. Unsurprisingly, our population jumped up about 8 million. Perfect. So, slowly, we're starting to form Imperial Ethiopia. I now have a question for everyone who's watching these videos. I want you to rate me as an EU4 leader. Like, what are my stats? I just successfully annexed a country with the support of the UN. Somehow getting a unanimous Security Council vote. I slaughtered my enemy 3-1, and we were outnumbered, by the way, apparently. I don't even know how any of this has happened. We just kind of have. And, yeah. It looks like Imperial Ethiopia might just be on the rise. I really wish there was a, you know, more political-esque map that I could, well, there's populations. Oh, well, there we go, we kind of see it. So yeah, this is the national opinion map. Not bad, if I do say so myself. Not bad at all. Alright. Advanced interface for this? Oh dear lord. I regret everything. Close everything. Just please return me to a normal map. Thank you. Oh, and Somalia's got a famine. Who would have thought? You know, I would like to do something about Djibouti, but they do have a French and American military base. Reconstruct. Ah, yeah, you were destroyed, weren't you? I don't suppose... land. No, I can't cancel... Can't cancel anything, damn. It's gonna be like, can I get rid of these bases? Because that'd be really advantageous for me. I fear I just have... I really am trying to, you know, reduce my spending on everything. Because as it stands, I do not like the amount of debt I'm incurring. I guess it's a lot of debt. Jesus Christ. Oh well. We're working on it. We are working on it. And undoubtedly I will find some other way. How can I put this? The party seems to enjoy this. Okay, really, party? Okay, there we go. So they aren't entirely insane. Good. Anyway, so that's our first annexation. May that not be our last. Without further ado, thank you everybody for watching. This has been your lovely, lovely host, Galvin, signing off.